What's going on, folks? Welcome back once again to Cryptotica. How you all doing? So in this video we have tons of things to talk about. So first up, obviously guys, Bitcoin TA. Then we'll talk about Ethereum gas fees, guys. This is just getting obnoxious, man. This is crazy amount of gas fees for single transactions, right? And then we'll take a look at Solana, Radium, Tulip, Solanium, and some things about crypto markets in India, right? So without any further ado, guys, let's take a look at the Bitcoin's price action at first, and then we have rest of the things to cover. Right now, back again, guys, back again. It is simply going to be your yellow line, which is kind of holding on the price action. And once again, pardon my internet, guys, I think it's still not it's still not working at all, I guess, right? It's pretty much slow right here, but essentially what I'm trying to say is that it's still maintaining this entire range to the upside. Bitcoin is still residing above some key levels on the daily time frame itself, right? The previous daily candle was a nice closure above this one, guys. Confirm. Look, guys, yesterday only was talking about how this entire cheat code is working out fine as of now. The yellow moving average projection coming from the 111 and the 350 moving average itself. This one simply bullishly engulfed above the three red candles right here, and this one just confirmed another thing, that maybe even in the small time frames the accumulation is for real and the support is for real as well, right? Now the 58,000 levels has been proven out to be a good support again and again, which is why we could expect further continuation for the rest of the week to the upside, guys. So essentially, Bitcoin most likely for the rest of the week is going to be bullish, right? What are we dealing with today? What's the day today, guys? Like, is it Tuesday, Wednesday, or something like that? I don't even know. I have to fucking open my calendar for that. That's kind of embarrassing, but yep, it's Wednesday. So 3 days down this week right here, and we are still holding fine out of these structures, which means that for the rest of the 3 days, most likely altcoins are also going to look completely fine in the market, right? I'm not talking, I can't say for all the altcoins, but the general altcoin landscape is going to be supported by some key levels as Bitcoin just simply got held on to $60,000. So most likely, yep, your trend is simply going to be continuing to the upside. Volatility is cooling down. Not too exuberant on the RSI. RSI still wants to reside below the 60s, which is why no breakout today. Unfortunately, no breakout on Bitcoin today. Should spend some time right here, but essentially the RSI being above 60 would mean that Bitcoin could potentially break out towards at least $85,000, right? Until that is happening, until the RSI is below the 60, is most likely consolidation on Bitcoin, and altcoins will keep on picking up the dominance as a whole. So with that said, guys, check this one out. I'm in crypto.com. It's giving you everything in terms of the fees that you're. Look at this, guys. Crypto.com DeFi swap. One swap is costing $121. This is obnoxious, man. This is crazy. Just tell me, guys, if you. So, this is telling us that the game right here for the Ethereum crypto asset, essentially anybody who wants to simply swap or provide any liquidity on Ethereum, it's potentially, most likely big people are doing that. Most likely the retail crowd is unable to do this, guys, right? And to be honest with you, even if I have some Ethereum stashed with me, I would rather not. Look, guys, I'm using DeFi extensively for, let's just say, in a 24-hour cycle, I do make crazy amount of transactions, right? So for those kind of people, for DeFi power users right here, I don't think this shit is going to work out, right? Essentially, if you just go for 10 transactions, you have to pay $1,200, right? I mean, essentially that's almost like 1 lakh to 1.5 lakh rupees for your daily transactions cost. Essentially, if you have liquidity for, I don't know, guys, 1,000 crores in crypto assets, or maybe if you have billions of dollars in Ethereum or something like that, then going for these things, then making swaps for, I don't know, guys, $100 or something like that per day, it's going to make a lot of sense, because the yields that your investment is giving you is going to be covering the fees in literally 1 hour or something like that. But essentially, if you talk about the retail crowd who just got interested in DeFi as a whole, I don't think it's going to work out nicely for the retail crowd, guys. This is all I have to say for Ethereum right here. As the price keeps on appreciating, man, I mean, the market will always be irrational, guys. The market will always be fucking irrational, right? So with that said, what's the first beneficiary that comes into your brain? Solana, guys. Freaking Solana. Every transaction is costing you 10 cents, 20 cents. 20 cents is the max for transaction, right? I mean, essentially, where would you find this? I think the closest competition to this one is going to be BNB. Binance Smart Chain. Nothing else. No other blockchain is even close. I don't know about Cardano DeFi or Harmony DeFi or Avalanche DeFi as a whole, but what I can affirm right here is the fact that these alternative DeFis are essentially more expensive than Solana itself, guys. You still go to Radium, you want to swap anything. I don't think it's going to cost you more than a cent or something like that per single transaction, right? So which is why, guys, Cardano also got pushed below, right? Solana took over Cardano. It happened today itself. Congratulations to all the people who believe in Solana ecosystem as a whole, right? So this video is mostly about ecosystem, guys, Solana ecosystem as a whole. Now what we are looking at right here is a potential resolution of this range to the upside, and another signature which is kind of resembling of these areas, guys. Now essentially this is what happened all throughout these ranges between $200 and $120 to the downside. Now what we're doing is, at least we're trying to resolve this one to the upside. What I would be focusing on is the 200 simple on the 4-hour time frame. If you see Solana trending above 200 simple on the 4-hour, essentially that could mean that we're going to be simply rolling all the way towards $350 target, guys. $350 target is something which I've been talking about from these levels. Remember, guys, when we were trying to consolidate right here, I was telling you guys that the ultimate resolution most likely is going to be coming to the upside as we go through a curl up in the price action because of the supply demand, guys. I mean, essentially a lot of people have started realizing that maybe holding and maybe doing DeFi interactions on Ethereum is just not going to make a lot of sense for the retail crowd. What are we looking at right here, guys? We're looking at fucking Shiba Inu's pumping like madness, right? We're looking at $8,000 investment on Shiba Inu turning into $5 billion right here. What does this mean? This means that most likely the retail crowd is getting interested in crypto markets. And is retail going to be interested in Ethereum first and foremost? I don't think so, guys. Ethereum is a $5,000 asset right here. So people who are just jumping into crypto assets, I don't think the first choice is going to be Ethereum for that matter, right? I just don't feel so, guys, because right here the second leg, the second pump in this bull run is more about adoption as a whole, more about retail crowd jumping into crypto assets, and with your fees being $200, I don't think it's going to work out as a whole. So this is kind of like a bearish outlook on Ethereum as well, guys. So this video is a bearish video on Ethereum, but a bullish video on Solana as a whole as well. So if you do agree, just hit that like, subscribe bell and all those good things, guys, because I would know that a lot of people are aligning with. Look, guys, like I said, if you are talking about crypto adoption, high fees are not going to work out, and Ethereum 2 is still a delusion, guys. ETH 2.0 is still a delusion, guys. It's not going to work out just like that, because if you want to jump into proof of stake from proof of work, literally every miner has to capitulate. Literally every miner has to sell all of those expensive Ethereum mining equipments just to jump into proof of stake. You see the problem going on right here. I mean, it's going to be a delusion, guys. Ethereum 2.0 proof of stake for Ethereum is going to be a delusion big time. This is what I feel. This is my personal opinion, and a lot of people might think otherwise, but yep, this is what I think, and this is why Solana has the infrastructure ready, guys. Solana is ready. Essentially, people can simply jump into Solana right here, right now, pick up some NFTs, trade some NFTs, stake NFTs, and DeFi protocol as well. I mean, essentially, just for a couple of cents, just for mere cents in the market, right? So, well, what's stopping Solana to do anything? I don't see anything stopping Solana, guys. So, okay, let's talk about this price action structure right here. Essentially, the expansion which came out from this extremely volatile environment had this bullish leg all the way running towards the 786 before your long form consolidation in the market, right? If we just kind of compare the structure, now I'm not saying that this fractal is exactly what is right here, but the price action behavior alongside the 200 simple moving average on the 4-hour time frame could mean that this could be a resolution in the mid time frames as well. That could at least take us to the 2618, guys. Where is 2618? This is at 350, guys. We've been talking about 350 ever since we were kind of rolling in on $150 levels. So this is potentially coming into fruition pretty soon. So yep, targets being hit, guys. Holy freaking crap. Tuck, targets being hit right off the bat. Now essentially, look, if we pierce through 2618, then we can look forward to 786, guys. I mean, who is going to be stopping Solana to roll all the way towards $700, right? I mean, that could be a real paradigm shift for most of the crypto assets as well, because this is going to be a 3x in the market capitalization as well from these levels. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it going to be a 3x? Yes, it's going to be a 3x in the current evaluation, guys. Now that would mean that if Solana is worth $70 billion, $80 billion right now, it's going to be overtaking BNB as well. So if you see Solana rolling all the way towards $700, man, oh man, this would essentially mean that Solana will be above Binance Smart Chain. Man, then we can talk about potential head-on-head collision, head-on-head fight with Ethereum, right? could happen, guys. Could happen. Pretty exciting times coming for Solana itself, right? So with that said, guys, look, I think in the small to mid time frames, until you're holding the 200 simple moving average right here, which is in the $180 regions, you're completely fine. Most likely you'll keep on rolling all the way towards 350 coming pretty soon. And if you are able to establish a trend above $300 as a whole, then you could be targeting $700 and that head-on collision with Ethereum or Binance Smart Chain for that matter, right? Okay, with that said, let's jump into the next asset right here. Now, this is your Uniswap for Solana. So what is this? This is Radium, guys. This is Radium. And what is Radium doing in the market? Now, Radium got picked up from these levels. This is a good accumulation. Now, this price action is something which I really like, guys. What was Ethereum waiting before the expansion? It was waiting for market participants to capitulate, right? Simply breaking the range lows and taking out most of the market participants trying to have stop losses below this range. And right after that, we simply expand into the upside. But in the small time frames, you are looking at a rejection coming in the 4-hour time frame, right? Let's take a look at the hourly and let's see what's going on Radium's price action right here. A little bit of correction. We could come back down all the way towards 11.5 or something like that. Maybe we could roll down all the way towards $10.5 as well. But overall, guys, just like Solana had that resolution coming to the upside, most likely Radium will also have that ultimate resolution coming to the upside. Won't that be exciting? Essentially, won't that be exciting? So what do we have right here? We have the 200 simple on the 12-hour kind of holding the price action completely fine. The curl up behavior, the curling up price action structure is happening with the 12-hour 200 simple itself, which is why if you are looking for a swing trade, if you're looking for a swing position in the market, you can simply manage your risk with the 200 simple on the 12-hour time frame itself. Essentially, Radium closing 12-hour candles above the red moving average, the 200 simple moving average, is essentially good news for Radium, right? Is it a financial advice, guys? No, it's not a financial advice. Manage your risk completely fine. If this one goes to shit, I'm no one to be blamed. This is what our crypto markets are all about, guys, which is why you have to be vigilant and you have to be careful and you don't have to jump ahead of yourself. If you do that, most likely you'll get wrecked in the market. So just like the people who long Radium, guys, I do think, yes, we do have perpetual contracts on the Radium as well. So I do believe a lot of people FOMO into Ethereum right here, onto Radium right here on these levels on the perpetual contracts. I don't know, by 20x leverage or something like that, they must be down, they must be liquidated by now. Which is why leverage trading, anything above 2x or 3x is just, I don't know if it makes sense or not. For me personally, it's not going to make sense, guys. It's not going to make sense, right? Leverage, our crypto markets has a volatility index, which is something which nobody has ever experienced in life. Let's just say that, because financial markets have never been this volatile. Now, crypto markets can get volatile by 50%, 40% in one single day and still be bullish in the macro, right? And yet again, everybody gets liquidated in the small time frames and they watch the assets simply roll into the upside, guys. So what is there in the crypto markets which is kind of pushing people to leverage long on these crypto assets? Guys, this thing is called greed, right? A lot of new people who don't have any experience in the market want to become millionaires overnight. They want to be just longing crypto assets and they are like, oh my god, I'm going to be longing Radium with 20x leverage and next day I'm going to be financially free. I don't think it's going to work out like that, because this is the beginner's mindset, guys. Most likely something which a lot of new traders will have in their mind. And look, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was stubborn as fuck. I was simply completely stubborn in the market. So market has given me quite expensive lessons to kind of cut out that leverage side of things in terms of trading these crypto assets, guys. And essentially, what is my stance on crypto market right now? No leverage at all. Simply no leverage at all. It is simple holdings, guys. And essentially, what am I doing right now? I'm long on the Solana ecosystem as a whole, right? Am I trying to advise you all financially? I'm not trying to do that, guys. You can be long on the Harmony DeFi ecosystem. You can be long on Avalanche DeFi ecosystem as well. Cardano DeFi ecosystem as well. You can be long on anything, guys. So do your own research, make your own decisions, and stay away from leverage, right? As much as you can. Just stay away from leverage as much as you can, because, well, this game is about the bigger picture, guys. We are early in crypto assets. You don't want to just don't have those wrecked behaviors in the market, right? Because you're going to be simply cursing yourself down the line. You're just going to be scratching your head and screaming your fucking ass off when these crypto assets, they do literally stand in at $100, $200, $500, guys. So leverage is not leverage is going to kill you in the markets. So with that said, what's happening right here, like I said, guys, risk management of the 12-hour as well according to these time frames, and the moving average, which is the 200 simple itself, until you're above this price point, a simple rollover is something which potentially could come out, guys. So what is this right here? This is, yep, this is an inverted head and shoulder, guys, and this could be also looked upon like a cup and handle as well. If we just simply negate this price action structure, guys, this was your infancy on radium. I mean, yep, this one had to go through a correction. This one went through a correction. Now what are you doing right here? You're looking at a good looking cup and handle, guys. Look, this is a again, this is a good looking handle right here, and this is a good looking cup as well. Now essentially, for these kind of patterns resolving to the upside, you know the deal, guys. There is no exact target, right? There's no exact target. What this means is that maybe in the bigger picture, in the macro, right, in the macro, this will have a good looking bullish trend down the line. This is what it means, guys. The cup and handle, essentially it means that. Now if you talk about the price action targets, I'm not going to be putting a lot of weight into this one, but essentially you could be looking at 2618, 4236 and 76. Back again, guys, same freaking formula throughout this bull market. All the people who have been watching fucking cryptodicators since the January, man, I mean, we have had literally all the cheat codes, we have had all the blue sky breakout environment targets, guys. As you can see, most of the crypto assets have halted onto 4236 for consolidation, at least in the mid to small time frames, and they have been continuing to the upside after that consolidation, guys. So which is why most likely radium makes its way all the way towards $60 at first, consolidates there for some time, and then the ultimate resolution could maybe take this one all the way towards these levels, guys. So this is certainly not a financial advice. Sitting in at $12, talking about $120 is, yes, guys, it's a far-fetched opinion, right? So step by step, everything has to be step by step. So with that said, let's talk about step. Step against USD. This is your sushi swap on Solana, guys. Sushi swap on Solana is equal to step finance, right? So what is this doing? This one is being crazy volatile. I mean, essentially this is really volatile in the market, guys. This is pretty much volatile. If you are look, why do I say this? Because I was trying to trade this one in the small to mid time frames, guys, but in the perpetual contract itself, but it looks to me like, back again, me as a trader as well, this is a volatile asset, guys. This is pretty much volatile. With my own system in the market, I am not interested in trading this asset, guys. Now the only reason which is going to make me really interested to long this one as my holdings, not as my futures, guys, not as the look, not as a future long position. Nope, simply I'm not going to talk about futures long exposure in the market, because most likely managing those futures position is going to be very risky in the market as a whole. You're looking at crazy volatility, guys. I mean, don't you want to stay away from that and simply hold some key assets that could multifold your net worth in one single night? So what is step doing right here, guys, in the small time frames? In the 4 hour, this one is going to be expanding from 0, right? So what this means is that, look, we could have talked about this entire price action resolving to the downside as well, because your volatility was expanding from 0 reads, guys. Now essentially you did never took out any higher low structure, guys. What are we doing right here? Step finance has been printing in higher low structures, right? Now this low formulated, and this one simply did not put in any lower high or a lower low in comparison to this one right here. What are we doing? So essentially all the risk management is going to be at 73 cents until step finance is above 73. Most likely this will also resolve to the upside, guys. Once again, we could be looking at another resolution in the small to mid time frames, which could be coming to the upside. Now I don't think this pattern is working out, guys. I simply don't think that this squeeze is working out as a whole. I mean, essentially, this is beyond that, guys. Market making is going on step finance, it looks to me like. I mean, essentially, you have your unlock periods as well, right? So a lot of steps are being unlocked in the market. So that could have been causing some sort of sell pressure, at least in the market. And essentially in the step finance web app as well, you can simply go to their website. You can see for yourself how snappy this project is as a whole. You can check it out, guys. Crazy amount of step finance tokens being distributed to all the liquidity providers in the opportunities section. So yep, so essentially in the small to day-to-day time frames as well, you're looking at a sell pressure, you're looking at some sort of sell pressure, which is why you are taking a look at this kind of choppy environment in this entire trend as a whole, right? What did we do right here? We just set in a higher low in context to all of these lows which were being printed, guys. Now essentially until you are holding 75-73 cents as a whole, most likely this will result to the upside, but I'm not going to be putting a lot of weight into this exact squeeze rectangular breakout or something like that, right? I won't be doing that, guys. Now what I would be doing is I would be simply holding this one as Solana stays bullish in the market. Essentially Solana being above $180 as a whole would mean that you're going to be generally bullish on radium, on step finance, on Orca, on tulip also, guys. We're going to be talking about tulip as well, right? So next up, real quick, we have tulip right here. What is happening? Multiple expands in the price action, right? This one got reaccumulated on these levels, and this one is expanding, setting in higher lows again and again. Good looking price action structure, good looking trend under formulation as well. This was your confirmation buy signal at $16, and this one has been rolling to the upside ever since, right? We're targeting the all-time highs at $45, and I do believe that you don't have much supply on tulip as well. I think there are just 100,000 tulips in market, which is why this one can go through a potential supply shock, guys. You can check out their web app as well. I think this is the biggest. I think you can do crazy amount of things on Sol Farm. I think this is tulip.solana. I don't even remember the proper name, but guys, you can jump into CoinMarketCap. You can take a look at it yourself. Tulip, look at the website as well. I mean, crazy DeFi products available at Tulip Finance. Am I sponsoring this? I'm not doing that. I'm certainly not doing that. But essentially, this is a good project, guys. I mean, I've had my eyes on Sol Farm for a very long time. This one came into fruition long ago, guys. The token came out very late, but it has gone through that correction. So most likely, we'll go through that demand wave once again in the market, right? Now, since we just expanded in the small time frames, unfortunately, if I were to be longing on Sol Farm, I would be managing my risk below this price point right here, which is why this can come down by 40% and still be bullish in the market as a whole, guys. As a whole, I mean, as crazy as it sounds, yep, that's your technical reality for this price action expanse. What we can do right here is that we can just talk about this potential level being a support at $25, right? So if $25 are being, if this level as a whole is being held, most likely you'll keep on going to the upside. So another higher low could be setting on the $25 levels as we go through a consolidation to small to mid time frames. So watch for the price action getting picked up at $25, guys, and then potentially it could roll over towards 50 and beyond, guys. Not much supply for tulip, I guess. Do your own research. This is not a financial advice. This can't be a financial advice, right? Next up we have Slim, Solanium, right? Solanium. I would like to call it Solanium, guys. Solanium is like, I don't know, it sounds to me like a chemistry element. Selenium, right? I'm going to be doing something, I guess. I don't know, guys, about that, but Selenium is an IDO launchpad on Solana, right? Consider this one as Polka starter on Polkadot, or maybe Xuma as well on Polkadot. So Selenium is something like that. It's going to be your IDO platform. So lot of new projects coming in from Selenium have been doing 100x in the market, guys. I think I don't quite remember a lot, but there are a lot of metaverses which are also rolling out on Selenium. So what do you have to do? You have to stake 5,000 Slim tokens to avail those things, right? Whereas if you talk about Radium, guys, where is Radium? We didn't even talk about Radium. We didn't talk about Radium, guys. I think we did, right? I think, all right, it was right here. All right, my point being that on Radium you can do the same thing, but by providing 5200, right? If you stake 5200 Radium on the platform itself, that is where you get access to all of those new launched products in the market on the platform itself. Whereas on Selenium, look, it's a little expensive to be honest with you, but I do believe that there are quality projects rolling out from Selenium, guys. You can check it out for yourself, right? You can go to the website back again. This video is also a reminder that don't underestimate the power of Solana ecosystem. Crazy things rolling out on Solana, guys. It's just vast, right? So what I'm trying to tell you guys right here is that it's ready. Solana is completely ready, guys. Technically, this ecosystem is completely ready to take every part of the liquidity from ETH and push into Solana ecosystem as a whole. Is it gonna happen? Most likely not, guys. Most likely it will not happen. Most likely, look, statistically, Solana will be below Ethereum as a whole, guys. This is what I feel. This is what I personally feel. But it can potentially challenge Ethereum and its market capitalization, and that would be really freaking exciting, man. I mean, this could happen. And there's one more thing which could potentially happen in this bull cycle. Ethereum flipping Bitcoin as well, guys. I mean, holy crappy crap. That is something we shall talk about in the long-term analysis and most likely in the live stream session, which will happen on Sunday, guys. And happy Diwali to all of my Indian friends. Holy shit, I think we are 30 minutes down this video and I'm just being reminded of this one right here. So happy Diwali to my Indian friends and everyone out there in the world, right? Happy Diwali to everyone, essentially. Slim, Solanium, guys. So the upside range is pretty much always at $3. Once we resolve this range to the upside, most likely this will keep on rolling, guys. And if you've been following up with the content from this channel, you know that the rectangular squeeze right here is a potentially good form of accumulation, right? So once this resolves to the upside, I think this will keep on pushing up, guys. I think this will keep on pushing up, taking up $3 as a good looking long-term support. This will keep on pushing up. So what you have to do is you have to wait for $3 levels to be taken out, and once you do that, most likely Selenium will also keep on rising all the way towards 4236 at first, and then we can talk about 10 cents for coming down the line, guys. Could happen, right? It could happen for Selenium as well. So not much in the small time frames, but yep, Selenium looking nice, guys. Check out their website, check out their IDO, and check out the projects as well, because most of the projects coming from Selenium are trading on DexLab and Radium as well, right? With that said, do we have anything else to talk about? All right, this right here, guys. This, so crores of Indians have invested over 6 lakh crore in crypto assets, right? If I just simply multiply this number into US dollar, that's equal to $700 billion, guys. $700 billion, right? What is our market capitalization? It is 2.7 trillion. So well, it looks to me like 30 to 40%, not 40%, 25 to 30% of the crypto assets liquidity is coming from India, guys. Holy freaking crap, guys. I mean, this is just bonkers to me. I'm not even kidding, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This is crazy, guys. I mean, unexpected, right? Completely unexpected. Like back in the good old days when I was trying to trade crypto assets for the first time in my life, I used to have that feeling that I'm doing something illegal. If I'm buying Bitcoin peer-to-peer, I'm doing something illegal in life. I mean, all of those things, guys, turning into this, it's just, oh my goodness, I'm simply blown away with these facts, guys. I mean, this is, and Sumit Gupta is the founder of CoinDCX, one of the most liquid crypto assets exchanges as a whole, and essentially CoinDCX offers you margin trading on Binance altcoin BTC pairs as well, right? So crazy things on CoinDCX as well. Links to CoinDCX will be in the description. If you're from India, do sign up with those links. Yes, that's a referral link. For full disclosure, it will benefit me and you. Both of us will have a discount and crazy amount of things, so you can use that referral link as well if you're from India. CoinDCX is something, guys. Look, I've been using CoinDCX for a couple of years now. I'm not gonna lie. Essentially, well, they do have, let's just say, your deposit. Like your deposit are a little lagging right now because they're working with their banking partners, but most likely the resolution is going to be coming in the next week, right after Diwali, guys. Look, if you're from India, you know the deal. Everybody in Diwali is, well, relaxing. It's kind of chilling in life because this is festival season right here. It's just like, I don't know, guys, it's just like how Christmas is celebrated everywhere in the world, right? Diwali is like that to us, right? So well, I mean, this, I hope life keeps on surprising me like this, man. I mean, hats off to all the people who have invested in crypto assets from India and are truly believing in crypto assets, guys. I mean, well, it's just marvel, simple marvel happening in front of my eyes. It's just madness, guys. It's simply madness. So do we have anything else right here? Probably not, guys. Let's end this video right here, right now. And well, I hope you found out some value, at least some value from this video. If you did that, hit that like, bell, subscribe, all of those good things, because we're going to be hitting 1,000 subscribers pretty soon. We have an NFT giveaway going on as well. That's going to be happening pretty soon as well. So hit that subscribe, share as much as you can. I will catch all of you in the next video coming pretty soon, guys. Bye for now.